You know what we should do? We should raid the out of a stream that Brett's actually in right now. Because I guarantee you the name Emily isn't blocked in this channel because it's someone else's channel.
And have somebody
Hold on, here he is.
talking to them
You
like
hear
a
his,
fucking human being.
a human being.
A fantastic
Hold on.
thing for them, and I appreciate.
I am going to share the link with everybody.
No, thank you for inviting us. I saw you actually invited us directly.
Tell him to talk about Emily.
And yeah,
ask him why he's evading talking about Emily.
Thank you for telling me. And yeah, it was a pleasure. Thank you for having us. I appreciate it.
You make me regret that I don't have my cigar as
talk
I
about Emily, Brett.
All of you, but I will
talk
state
about
this.
Hurry up, everybody, because it's like
5 years has tried to brand
it sounds like
me
it's wrapping
and others,
up,
including Smokey, as potatoes, which in his coded
talk
language
about Emily.
means pedophile.
Why won't Brett talk about
I have a
Emily?
video where Bill
talk
did
about
a
Emily,
top
Brett
of the
Keane.
nonce edit.
Talk
Nonce
about Emily.
Pedophile in UK English,
in UK
where
English,
he lists your name, my name, Dave Connell's name, and others. So it's indisputable. That's what it means. And I will give praise and olive.
The worst thing, Ryan, was when Andy lied and said
Brett
he didn't
is
know
seething
what
right now.
That was
well. That is a lie because I have
Emily
a 2020
said you beat
video
your daughter,
from
Brett,
that he made from his taxi where he admitted that Rob Reed called
Brett's
someone
quiet all of a
potato
sudden
and explained what potato meant, pedophile.
Yeah.
So in 2020 he knew. How does he know in 2020 and not 2025?
Yeah, well, when I pulled up, Bill's admission to doing potato parodies, he all of a sudden pretends that he doesn't know what a potato parody is. You know, all of a sudden
and again, this is why the archives exist, because Bill's slander is prolific.
Why won't Brett talk about Emily
so much? Because he can't lie to create falsified reality.
Why did Brett force his son to break up with Emily?
Welcome, Praise.
Good evening, gentlemen. I appreciate you having me, Smokey, and I was enjoying what you were saying there, but also wanted to say thank you to Bogey. I've always liked Bogey. I don't think he believes that, but I always have. I always had a healthy respect for him, and I even learned stuff from him.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, man.
Someone asked, "Who's Emily?"
I extend the olive branch to you too, and I apologize for
Brett
the things
made his son break up with Emily when she was pregnant.
Smokey,
It looks like we got a troll swarm.
Yeah, I've got a guy called Shit Biscuit.
It's okay.
Yeah,
it's a
Shit Biscuit.
I got a guy called Shit Biscuit. He's pissed off at me right now.
That's fine. Let him. We have mitigations for environment situations
let's talk about
like
Emily.
this. Mods, you know what to do. It's ultimatum time. You guys know if they start throwing shit at panelists, you know we're
just asking about Emily.
Now.
Why won't Brett talk about Emily?
The chat. So I'm going to let you know how this works. I'm going to let you all guys all know right now. There's going to be a set period of time where you're allowed to throw your garbage from the side chat. But if you refuse to click on the link and join the panel and get wrecked proper, you're going to start getting timed out.
If anyone out there wants to join, I'm not joining. But you can ask, like, hey, Brett, why don't you talk about Emily?
Mods are going to be on top of it. They're going to start timing you out.
You can press Brett to talk about Emily.
If it looks like it's a sock account, you can go ahead and time it out.
You want some peak content tonight? Hop on and ask Brett.
Use your best discretion. But you guys have to come in.
You got to be knowledgeable about the Emily stuff, though.
Anyway, go ahead. Proceed. Ryan, I'm sorry.
Ask him about
it with your statement.
Well, before Ryan continues.
Okay, thank you. Well,
if Praise
you said what now? Sorry.
I'm just gonna say before you continue, Ryan. I am not sure.
Calculator.
But I just wanted to say, Praise, all is forgiven.
I appreciate that, brother. It means a lot.
Okay.
So
yeah, you continue, Ryan.
Well, yeah, and all I was going to say is again, I don't know if this is going to hold. I don't think the dude is going to hold this, but it seems Tom and his sister
Why won't Brett talk about Emily?
Tom, and you can speak to this. In May 2024, resurrecting this hate campaign against me, you jumped into the whole potato pedophile thing, and I had to create.
Can you hold on a minute? I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I just want to let Smokey know that Brett, nothing against Brett, but Brett, the enemies that are attacking you, they're on his channel right now, consistently attacking us. And Smokey, do you want us to time them out or not?
Well, yeah. No, I
Yes,
was very clear.
that's what he
I
just
was very
said.
clear. I was very clear. You guys,
You
no
might just be
blocking.
timed
No
out.
one's
You might not
blocked
be
on my channel.
banned,
we're
but I
gonna
don't know.
keep that
Yeah, I think I
operational
was.
as much as
Timed
I
out or
possibly
banned?
can. But you guys can time them out if it looks
Timed
like
out.
it's
It
just
said timeout.
you know
Okay,
trolling
yeah.
with a bunch of
Well, I don't know if it
sock
says that if you're
accounts. Those
banned,
can be
too.
timed out for 24 hours. You guys can go ahead and use. This is the one time I'll give you guys the authorization to go ahead and use the 24-hour timeout right now if it looks like they're just trolling with sock accounts. Okay?
It's not trolling. We're telling the
I was just
truth.
making sure. That's one of the reasons why I came on. I just wanted to let you know that.
Yeah.
So
No,
I gotta
that's
go.
fine.
though.
We get the raids every once in a while. It's fine. We don't freak out. It's not that big of a deal. If this is the
Brett
best
is
they can
freaking
do,
out.
they're just
You notice
insignificant
Brett's
rodents
quiet
anyway,
now.
so don't worry about it.
Well, I
Yeah,
just
and
didn't know.
Let me see if I can channel my best.
Mr. Integrity, it doesn't bother me either. I would let them do that over on my.
No, you
I didn't know
wouldn't.
Smokey was cool with
You're
that.
such
It'll
a
bring up
fucking
Smokey's
liar.
algorithm and send him right up to the top of the search.
Yeah.
No, you
I'm
wouldn't.
good.
You don't let.
Well,
You have
it's
all
just
of
like
your
the noise
comments
cult.
locked
The
down.
hate cult thinks that by mass downvoting things that they can somehow
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give this stream a dislike.
disinfluence people from
Click.
watching. It's like, no, actually, that boosts the video or stream in the algorithm. So, you know,
It actually
they always
causes
do
curiosity.
this.
It actually causes
This is the biggest
curiosity, and
cult
exactly
ever
what
for
Donald
getting
Trump basically
dislikes.
said. Any kind of publicity is actually good publicity. It can either be bad or good. So I mean, at the end of the day, someone's going to get information and try to come over.
Well, come
But
now,
what I was
guys. They
me out
probably
harder,
think
Brett.
this is a charity stream. But I
as-
think they're mad. They're butthurt mad because they didn't get their free mac and cheese and hot pockets. You know what I'm saying?
Mac and cheese.
Well, I think
Don't have the mac and
as I was
cheese
going to say,
situation,
as
yeah.
I was going to say, if I can,
Brett Keane made
and
his
just to
son
add to
break
this
up with
point
his
before I do,
girlfriend because
the
she had a
reason these people
miscarriage.
do this. Let me see if I can do my best.
How about
Smokeyism.
Brett Keane
This is
gave
what
his
piss
daughter
babies
brain
do when they don't
damage?
get their welfare check.
That's
Is that about right,
another one.
Smokey?
It's Piss Wizards. Piss Wizard. But I think
Well, the piss baby works too.
Well,
the piss baby is more. Yeah, the piss baby is more of a Kincaidism, but that's okay. You know, close enough.
Well, before you were around, Boki, it was piss baby. So that's how I remember it.
Well, Piss Baby works too.
But to conclude with what I was saying, and I'm
If
sure
you have
Praise and
other
I will
accounts,
discuss
use
this farther.
those.
Praise himself
Hold
and
the
Dollop
word,
to a certain
everybody.
degree jumped into the potato PDF slander campaign that Bill Cuthbert has been waging against myself and numerous others, including Dave Connell, for at least a decade, in some cases for a decade and a half. And I'm willing to give Praise and his sister the benefit of the doubt because on stream live yesterday, they publicly apologized for their involvement in that stream because they've come to recognize through the evidence I've posted, such as the video that Bill clips dishonestly
as well as
from
Math
2020
Pig the
I made
Piss
for a
Boy.
legal investigation in the United Kingdom. That there is
Oh
no
shit, there's
basis
King
for
Nobody.
this.
Tell us
And,
about Emily,
you know,
Brett.
I give him his commendation. In
Oh,
fact,
King
even
Nobody,
Rob
you're
Reed,
gone.
to reference him, was forced to admit that after years of lies about Smokey Saint being Josh Rebel, that due to the fact that one filed an Alford plea and the other one didn't, these are two separate individuals. So I do
Are they
commend Praise at least
situations?
for doing the honest thing.
Oh.
No, yeah,
There's
man,
some more
that was
people
total
joined.
bullshit, and that's all us, and we took accountability for that, you know. And I think I've learned a lot too about setting barriers. I think it's one thing Paul has done good is setting barriers against people that are dangerous and that can cause strife and division and all sorts of stuff. But you're right about that.
Well, Praise, I hope you noticed when we were having our issue, I did put up a couple videos, and I know you've seen them.
Oh,
But
you
I
put up
ended there
videos,
for a
Brett?
couple days, and,
No.
this ain't fucking worth it. Let's just take a time out, and everything will work itself out. It always does. And
Yeah.
God bless that it did.
So why won't Brett
God
talk
bless.
about Emily?
One thing I know from this giant reconciliation situation is that the
Reconciliation.
people on the other side of the pond are going to be pissed mad about this. Because they'd be like, wait.
Well,
why
you're
aren't
wrong,
our-
Boki. You're wrong. They're not
Oh.
going to be. They are.
Oh, they are. All right. Because
What
they'd
is
be
those
like,
people in
wait
the
a
UK
minute.
supposed to be pissed off about? Because I'm in the UK on the other side of the pond. What are we supposed to be annoyed about?
What a
they're
great
they're
accent.
pissed off that Praise the I Am is not going to continue with the slander campaigns and justifying people like Thick
Is
Shades
Math
who
Pig
doxed
Piss
him
Boy
and
one
was
of our
just
people?
Horrible. to praise and a number of other people.
Yeah. Ask about Emily.
Yeah,
That's
like,
what
why
the-
isn't this working?
That's what
Like,
the
this
UK
is
is
like,
worried about. Okay.
this is like one of those anime episodes where in the climax it's like, wait, why isn't this working? How is he winning? Oh, and by the way, I prefer Irish mashed potatoes anytime. So yeah.
My apologies. I just had a quick question for Praise and Smokey to see. Are you guys good for Saturday night? Does that sound good?
I am, but SFT says he may need a couple more days. So would you guys be willing to wait?
Try and here's the thing, James. I will work around because SFT is pretty busy, so I'll do whatever I can to try and kind of work
King
around
Nobody,
SFT. So
you can join the panel though. There's a link, I guess,
like with
maybe
when
in the
SFT
description
is there
or
and when
something.
SFT has a window, just tell me.
If anybody
I'll make
wants
it
to
work.
join this and talk to Brett and ask him about Emily, I believe the link is in the description to join their StreamYard chat here.
About Monday night.
Okay.
Just throwing that out there.
Just let me know, and Smokey said he can work around it.
Yeah, I certainly will, man. I appreciate that, James, for your patience with all this.
My panels.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I look forward to it.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, that'd be great. Beautiful. I don't know. People were coming in and then they bounced out. I don't know. Isaac was in and he left. A couple people were in and left. But anyway, yeah, go ahead, guys.
Boki said in the chat he has to go back to work.
Man, I don't want to be on this.
Like some of us, he works. Unlike lazy, degenerate hate cultists who, generally speaking, don't.
So, what's the deal with Stand for Truth? You gonna be doing a debate or something?
Well, I think it's going to be
By
more
the way,
of a
trying to get closer to the ghoul. If anyone wants to help with the ghoul, the link is pinned in the top of the chat. I could use a little help getting to the ghoul. Someone want to drop a 102?
Of OSAS, which is once saved, always saved.
Yeah, the panel discussion's boring as hell. We're making it interesting.
So I'd like to have this is a really good exploratory talk. It's something that is Standing for Truth, and I actually did many years ago, but it was impromptu. It's just something that just kind of happened. And it was, I believe, it was kind of revolving, discussing like the reprobate doctrine, and that kind of emerged into the idea of OSAS, and we had an OSAS IFSAS kind of like little mini showdown. It wasn't long. It was maybe 20-30 minutes. It was buried in a stream, but this is more of a get together and really kind of hash it out type of things in terms of these models.
I just don't know if I'd want to join their panel.
What it kind of means to hold on to certain beliefs and the entailments from them. So this is more of a real actual.
Did they get me? They did get
really
me already. Yeah, for
damn. It was kind of just being addressed in passing, or
not allowed to ask questions.
It's never really been debated. I don't think I've ever really debated anyone on it specifically. So this is a good opportunity to just kind of compare models for the sake of the audience. I think it'll be really interesting.
Well, if you could do me a favor as well as Praise, can you
as well as
IFSAS is? I've heard of OSAS, but my goodness, you guys just keep on coming up with these really cool words for these things.
IFSAS is something I kind of created
Forgive me, I'm stupid as shit. Can you explain things to me?
And it kind of takes the OSAS model, but just alters it a little bit to appreciate the limits of human.
Somebody help me get to 70% to keep the stream rolling tonight.
Claims in the realm of God where they belong. That's the short of it. There's a little bit more to kind of delve down in the road of it, but really it takes the components of OSAS that I think make it relatively useless doctrine to where it doesn't have explanatory power, and replaces it with an appropriate expectation of how to judge a Christian from a non-believer.
Right. Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt again. I just thought.
Hold on.
Monday is Labor Day.
I'm gonna trigger the shit out of Brett here.
You guys are doing anything like
that? Doesn't matter to me. That's irrelevant to me. But I don't know if it is to anyone else. But that doesn't change it. Actually, that makes it easier for me, honestly. So that would be fine.
Gotcha. So if Standing for Truth isn't good for Monday with the holiday, how does Wednesday sound to you guys as an alternate?
That would be fine too.
That sounds good. I like that.
Okay. Alrighty. Thank you. I'm gonna go back to listening. I'm out driving Uber Eats.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah, absolutely. Well, good luck. Drive safe.
Well, I wasn't expecting that, but enjoy your rides and be safe.
Yep. Take care, James.
Good one.
We
I appreciate you doing this, man. Thank you, and thank you for volunteering. By the way, James volunteered this just out of the blue.
There we go.
Didn't ask
Let's
for this.
see how they
James was
react
kind
to
enough
this.
to offer this opportunity on his platform.
Brett's gonna be like, underage girls.
Appreciation for you just
Drugging
coming out of the
underage
blue to offer
girls,
this.
Ben.
It was very kind of you, James, and thank you for giving
That's
us
what he
the
does
chance
all
to
the
show up and do
time.
that.
That's his go-to.
Oh, you're gone already.
Last time I asked about
Oh, damn.
discussion, Trey's found a lipstick for
The
an
stupid
app that matched
mods.
the blue in my eyes. So we found that.
Probably just put on timeout.
Let's see.
Oh,
That's
praise!
right.
While I'm thinking about it, I sent
I
you
look
some
forward to it,
emails.
James. Take care, buddy, and drive safe. Go ahead, Ryan.
Sorry. I was just going to say to Praise, I sent you some emails of some interesting videos
Somebody
off
in the
of the
chat,
archive.
like, I think that was the
Pursuant
real
to your
drunk.
Yeah, it's the guy who
short.
owns the channel.
I sent you also the direct video
Oh, that's who
where
it is.
the
Okay.
panda hate preacher admits that he likes his panda suit and loves to wear it.
Oh boy, I can't wait to look at that stuff.
I'm timed
Because I didn't even really know that about. There's so many things about Bill, like he keeps hidden secret. He's a secret guy.
Well, allow me to say this. I don't know what is at the nexus of this hate cult, but it is something bleak and sinister because every time they are confronted with truth, they run. The fact that there are now archives.
Every time they're confronted with truth, they time you out for 24 hours?
My archive is international. I have
talk about Emily
on international servers.
Yep, you can't talk about Emily.
2's published archive backed up on international servers. And that's only a fraction of it. He has
block the mods so they can't see you.
From what these people have done. But that's
interesting.
Like to do.
Does that work? I've never even tried that.
A reality which does not exist. Because he does that, praise, it is necessary that someone, as a journalist, as a citizen journalist, like Dave Collin and I have done, document these things so others are not led into the trap on the one hand, and on the other, Bill used to limit his slander to a small targeted group of people. Over the last 18 to 24 months, however, he has broadened that slander to anyone, to the point where if you disagree with Bill, you are a pedophile.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that says nothing about his affiliations with Jonathan Turton, the library flasher, or Matt Bell, the convicted pedophile, Andy Jack's knight in shining armor. I hate doing that.
Stupid.
He is.
Isn't Dusty a beautiful bird?
Dusty is the most beautiful bird ever. Thank you, Dusty's owner.
To the shadow of a doubt, what these
By the
people
way,
do in their own
Dusty's
words.
owner, what do you think about the Egged and his simpery for queso?
Well, no, I was effectively done. I'm just saying to praise, you're right, because they live on lies by omission.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, there's a guy in the back. I'm going to confront him directly here in a second. Give me 1 second, guys.
What is there? Someone trying to?
I might have to bounce here in like 1 minute or two, but I appreciate talking to y'all, and I'll try to be a part of more of these shows in the future.
Good to see somebody trying to join their show.
I want to be a bit like the old days, if so.
Oh,
yeah, you're always welcome. Praise, anytime you want to come in, contribute, whatever it is you want to
Someone
do,
new.
challenge things, you're always welcome. So you always have been. So
I noticed the pig guy hasn't said much.
That's right, man.
Shout out to Wesley Curry's in the chat.
Hey, while you're in here, praise, have you or Smokey talked to LPP?
Yeah, you know me.
I have. I did about 2 or 3 months ago. He came back for it.
Yeah.
Brett deserves all the shit we can shovel at him.
That's why I'm here. I noticed he was in this panel, and I'm like, oh shit. time to
Sean to whatever.
Notice
else
Brett hasn't said anything
by this point.
Nothing.
Hey,
Brett
Captain.
You down with that?
Stupid. Egghead has a queso being parasocial.
Yep, it's true.
How he was doing. Thought you might still keep up.
The guy that was in the back just a few minutes ago, you left, come back in, click back on the link. I want to come in. I want you to come in and challenge directly. I imagine it was you that had a bunch of sock accounts in the side chat. I want to talk to you directly. So connect your shit and click on the link again. Come
We're
back.
at 70%.
Run away.
Thank you,
When I
guys.
address you and say, I'm going to bring you in. It's very cowardly behavior. You got something you think you want to say.
I mean, like banning everybody is cowardly behavior too.
May
right?
I respond to someone in comments real quick? They said, Brett.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Someone said, Brett, what happened to your webcam? Well, when your mother was over here, she rolled over on it. Sorry.
So you don't actually answer it.
Great. Outstanding.
So you didn't actually answer
if you guys
it.
want to troll, you gotta have at least enough balls, to click on the link. You can't
see. He's inviting you to do it.
Channel, okay, because I know how trolls operate. I know what you guys do. I know really, honestly, at the end of the day, you're all cowards. Okay, usually you're just a bunch of chat rat warriors. The basement dwellers living in the mama's basement, with chains, with Cheeto stains on their fingers, that type of thing.
Smokey, come on now. The only difference between them and you is Lou is not your mother. All right, come on now.
Okay, fair.
Well,
sure.
That's funny.
Okay,
No, the difference is when Smokey wants a hot pocket.
Well, also, I don't have a
gets
basement, so I also don't have a basement in my house. There's that. And it is actually my house instead of a relative's house, so there's that as well.
Brett, I don't think we've ever spoken before. I just want to say hello to Brett Keane. Sorry for the noise in the background. The puppy just found a golf ball, so if you can hear that bouncing around, she's going.
Well, it's all good. Nice to meet you there, guy. Hopefully you continue to participate in the conversations. You seem pretty cool.
Oh, I feel sad. Brett doesn't know who I am. I'm not important enough. Sad.
Well, I know who he is, and I always enjoy the crack that he brings to us from Ireland.
There you go.
The
You
crack.
go. Rand knows the crack.
Crack means something totally different in Ireland.
Well, if you give me your YouTube channel, I'll check you out, get to know you.
To be fair, Brett, I haven't streamed properly for about a year because everybody's full of bullshit, and it's not worth my time. I'm better out touching grass, going to the mountains.
Well, you did host.
Well, if I had access to those beautiful Irish hills.
So if Brett is saying that Emily's an underage girl from DP, that means the underage girl was hanging out with Brett's kid at Brett's house? Because that girl, there's photos of her hanging out with Brett's kid. So is that his admission?
Per usual, I'll give you a few minutes to.
Brett's running from the Emily shit so hard. He can't
I'm
deal
hungry.
with it.
I am hungry. Wesley?
I got another comment out here. Somebody says, Brett, when are you going to get a job? Didn't I just talk to you about what I did with your mother?
That's
was
not a job.
Full-time job.
Tell him, Brett. Say, get off my mom. I got off yours.
Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. All right, let's get this over with.
Brett's gone?
All right, buddy.
Oh, shit. Hold on. What's going on here?
Say what you got to say.
Oh,
go ahead.
It was.
All right.
It's
What's
Spec.
your name? MX Spec or
It's
whatever
Spec.
it is. Go ahead. You have the floor. What do you want to say? You got to unmute. Mic isn't working, buddy. You are in the room. You are on the stream. I do see that you are unmuted, but I'm not hearing any sound. Come on. Going once.
Spec,
Going twice.
You blew it, Spec.
I'm not going to dedicate a bunch of dead air. Get your shit working. See, look at this. These fucking trolls, man. They can't even get their shit. They're so used to spending all their time in the fucking side chat that even when you tell them to ask to join the stream, they don't know how to fucking
It could have been great.
Come on, man. I know your camera's open. I know you're there. Look at this fucking guy. Come on, man. Get your shit together. Get your mic working. Come on. Did you check your settings? Check your settings and make sure your mic's working. Come on. All right. Fuck this shit. All right, fine. You can be removed for the time being. Get your fucking mic working. Let me know when your mic's working.
Spec, you got to get your mic working and come back. I like how he pulled Brett and everyone out.
How many times I've had to teach my own trolls how to figure out how to talk to me? Fuck.
Well, it's just like Thicky. He used to come in and his mic didn't work, and it wasn't him himself. So see the change, everybody.
It's always what it is. All right, buddy, come on. I'm going to give you another shot.
All right, here we go.
You got your mic working or what?
Nope.
You see this? He's in his car.
Spec, no one can hear you, dude.
Nothing. His mic is unmuted. I see it in the back. His mic is unmuted, but there's no sound coming through.
Spec always has like tech issues.
You have to enable your mic and cam in the browser. If you don't, then you can't use it. Come on, man. Click the microphone button and talk.
Oh, God. All right. Well, real quick, Wesley, is there something you wanted to say?
Oh, man.
Well, I sin against Jesus when I don't forgive all manner of sin. When I believe in me being forgiven by Jesus, but I don't always forgive any and everything done against me by others. So when I don't forgive,
Smokey, have you ever talked to this guy before? I have.
Oh, I have too. Oh no, I know Wesley. Go ahead, Wesley. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah,
when I don't forgive any and all manner of
like
sin
Barney, dude.
or evil done against me by others, it means that I sin against Jesus by not forgiving
I have sinned against
so
Jesus.
Jesus showed me what that is. It's a foot cut off that does not bleed. And when I don't read the Bible every day, I'm like a square hole in the ground. And when I make ultimatums and unfriendly orders, I am an unknown depth of the square pit and division. So,
dude, he has to be a troll.
All right. Well,
they kicked Spec.
I appreciate that.
I'm still waiting on my food, Wesley.
Spec got in. It was like, can't get the fucking mic working.
Guys soon,
sadly.
Yeah, that
Some
could have
of the
been
things
really
Wesley
good.
Says do
it would have been good.
Sense in some interesting
Spec, you need a tip to make up for this.
I don't know.
Smokey,
Wesley,
have you subscribed to Wesley?
Damn it!
Right?
I've
I know that you. Pardon?
I have not.
You're not. Okay, you should subscribe to Wesley. It is nothing to
The term
do
water-headed
with
idiots is
God or
banned in the
theism
chat.
or anything that whatsoever. It is random movies.
Yes,
little
Spec,
things
that's
and
Spec
stuff.
right there.
His direction is very good.
You couldn't hear Spec.
it's
Your shit
weird
is
and
always
out
like
there,
not
but it's-
working.
It's what fuck's sake.
Something
dog,
on
stop.
your side was not set up
Oh, fuck,
correctly.
It's weird and it's out there, but it's like think of what direction the movies was in the 70s.
So this is live right now. We've been hammering at Brett to talk about Emily. Emily is his son's ex-fiance. Emily claims that Brett forced his son to break up with him after she had a miscarriage. Emily claims that Brett beat his daughter and gave her brain damage. Emily claims that Brett hung out outside of the bedroom while she was having sex with Brett's son and jerking off and shit.
What's the crack, gentlemen? If I can borrow from the Irish.
Well, technically it's 4:30 in the morning here. I have to get up at 8 o'clock and go to work. I'm just winding down, seeing that you fuckers were live and decided to come over because Brett was here.
I'll share the
I've never
link
been
to the
on a panel with
stream
Brett before,
again.
Well, now a bunch of internet atheists can be mad at you because you talked to Brett Keane.
And by the way,
Oh, I've already been banned because
Brett made a video about Paul the other day that he took down. But I have it saved. I downloaded it because he deletes shit like a pussy all the time.
Yeah, no, because
He lies about Paul a
Smokey's
ton.
blacklisted.
Like a
Well,
lot.
it's nice to meet you, Mr. Math Pig. Is there any questions or anything you wanted to know?
Tell us about Emily. Talk about Emily.
Not really, Brett. I probably, well, I obviously know more about you than you know about me. You're more famous than I am. You know, I've seen lots of memes and stuff and lots of things. I've been around from 2018, but yeah, no, that was it. It was just a joke to come in and I've talked to the manatee.
Ha
The manatee?
Yep, the manatee.
Manatee.
Yep, the
I think
manatee.
it was a meme from quite a while ago. Let's not deny that it's happened.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that. I made T-shirts about it. I thought it was
No, you didn't.
Exactly. That's why I thought you would get the joke.
The manatee.
Well,
Brett is so
I actually
sensitive.
I actually thought it was really funny once, and I remember Brett. It was some like video or something like that where he was responding to some of the haters. He had said something like, "Well, the manatee is actually a beautiful and noble creature."
But did you hear the other thing? Did you hear the thing that I told him that really pissed him off? This guy, I let him into my room and he's just going, "Hey, motherfucking manatee." And I said, "Don't you believe in evolution?" He said, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, then you're sharing a common ancestor with one." And since I'm manatee, you're my pet. Oh,
Hey, Brett. Speaking of that, have you read? You've read the some of those atheist fan pages on you? I know
I've read a
seen
few
those.
of them. I've read a
Dude, they
few
are
of them.
hilarious.
Me and Smokey
Hold
agree.
on. Just to clarify, I need to get into this. I need to get into this. There's atheist fan pages for Brett that I don't know about.
Oh yeah. Go check it out.
Yeah, go do your homework. You'll find that Brett is a very, shall we say, notorious character. The atheist community loves him.
Fix your mic and come in the
all
room.
seriousness, dude, I've been Smokey will back me up. I've been around from 2018. I know who Brett is. We just probably haven't interacted.
Yeah, fix your fucking mic.
Oh, by the way, Smokey, I feel unloved. I sent you an article that I wrote about OSAS and asked for your input, and you never got back. And I guess that means I'm just not annoyance enough, right?
Well, it depends. Where did you send it?
I sent it through Discord.
Yeah.
Send your DMs.
What is all that shuffling coming from?
Okay, well, just let me know.
No,
it was only a few pages of essentially my position, or a summarization of what I think about OSAS. I thought you'd find some.
I get to talk to the manatee, and Bro's like, the manatee. It's like, you know what it is. They even said, you know what it is.
Later, and then I forgot about it.
Yeah, he said it like he had no
Well,
clue
excuse me for living. I can provide you the PDF if that's what you desire.
Ryan. I'm sorry.
I mean, you realize we copy editors live in Google Docs, right? Like, what do you think I use to edit the damn documents?
Man, Smokey sure knows how to make you feel loved.
Smokey's just too old. He can't work technology. You know, these.
Well, that's true. Well, yeah. I mean, my Zoomer wife does make fun of my, proto millennial logic when it comes to.
How's that boomer zoomer thing working out?
Do you know how to use a washing machine, Smokey? Do you know which button turns the washing
oddly
machine?
enough, I did do my own clothes for a good chunk of my life, so that I don't struggle with. Yeah, that I'm good with.
You can cook.
I'm surprised you didn't answer that question.
We are now trolling the shit out of Brett in this panel because Brett doesn't control the chat for this panel that he's in, and we were asking him to talk about Emily, and he was ignoring it and acting weird about it. He's trying to say, like, Emily is an underage girl from Drunken Peasants, which is like, well, why was that underage girl from Drunken Peasants hanging out at your trailer then? But yeah, they have an open link where anybody can join this stream too.
Hilarious and adorable.
It's
everyone tries to say Smokey's a misogynist,
really
and along comes Lowe and says, "Oh, he wants a sandwich. I already made it. Did you want it made like this, or did you want it made like that?"
Where is the?
I don't think the people say Smokey's a misogynist.
Oh, here
but,
it is.
We can moving on.
There were definitely people back in the day.
If anybody wants to join their panel, here's
label.
Oh shit, it's too
as
long.
A misogynist. I don't understand why, because the people who were doing it were just as misogynistic as they projected.
Well, actually, it was actually kind of a funny thing when they did call me misogynistic, because like I didn't dislike women, I disliked whores. But they acted like me disliking whores is almost as if I was disliking all women.
Can someone share the link? Shabisky, are you able to copy that link?
It was a weird
the link at the top of their chat.
They decided to die on. You know what I mean? It was.
I don't want to open it.
Do you remember Jennifer? Was it Jennifer Aldridge? Was that the one?
Jen Aldridge. Oh, Jen Aldridge. Yeah.
God.
What's so funny about her? She died on the Vine. Her channel is still around.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because when I was doing it, was making it too long.
All she was doing was grifting for male attention.
Yeah, that's what it's
doing. Remember Smokey that she came on,
open it, and then copy it, and then put it in there.
You had this thing. Here's the
see.
thing: if you want to enter a community and be respected amongst those peers in that community, probably the best thing to do.
Such an overused
is
word.
to not enter that community and immediately call all these peers that you want acceptance of a bunch of mental masturbators. Okay, that's probably not the best way to go about it. You know, she got a couple instances.
All right.
She had a couple of.
There's the link in the chat.
Experience, and it was.
You want to join the?
Yeah, if you want to ask Brett about Emily,
to those conversations.
You could ask him about Emily.
Just there to show her tits is basically.
Yeah, she had one thing. That was it.
That was it, and that highlight of that being the limit of her talents, I think, would probably ultimately.
Well, unless you're Leo Phileas, because Leo Phileas was her number one sycophant.
Oh,
If you guys want to join their panel,
No, this is not that type of environment. We're not the cowards. You know who's the fucking coward? The dumb rodent who wants to be a chat rat and can't figure out how to click on a fucking link and join a room. Okay? You're not being silenced. You're required to back up your shit. You can throw some trash at my panelists for a little bit of time, but after a while, I'm going to expect you to grow the balls.
Yeah.
And click on the link.
I like this.
Stop wasting my time and actually serve some
He brought it up.
purpose.
Brett does not like this, that he brought this up.
Content for me. Instead
Let's
of
do it.
clogging up my side chat with your cowardly
What I'm walking to,
horseshit.
Brett.
So guess what, bitch? It's not you. It's not us that are the cowards by timing you out. You have the ultimatum, faggot. You don't get to
Whoa,
decide
time to
how you're going
flag.
to express yourself
Time to
in
flag
my
that.
space, okay?
Get the
I am giving you
timestamp.
ample opportunity to click on the link and be heard, but you just to back up your shit. You can throw some trash at my panelists for a little bit of time, but after a while, I'm
Hold
going
on.
to expect you to grow the balls and click on the link and come in the room and stop wasting my time and actually serve some purpose. At the very least, you could be some fucking content for me instead of clogging up my side chat with your cowardly horse shit. So guess what, bitch? It's not you. It's not us that are the cowards by timing you out. You have the ultimatum, faggot. You don't get to
All right, so that's 1 hour and 49 minutes and 44 seconds. 1 hour, 49 minutes and 44 seconds. Let's see. Let's see. At 1 hour, 49 minutes, 44 seconds. Streamer uses the word fujo. A hateful slur. There we go. I'm just pulling a page from Brett Keane's playbook right now. He's been tweeting at Team YouTube to try to get me terminated. There we go. Yeah, you hit a nerve. Do it again.
Yeah.
All ads, and then another one to store all my pictures from Google Drive and shit, you know, like a digital prepper, you know, making sure all that's done.
Well, it's possible you got fished because it's possible someone made a convincing StreamYard link, which was not a StreamYard link, which they then potentially used to access your account.
They actually can't do that right now because I've got a pie hole running with a DNS and blocker, and if you don't have my permissions, you cannot get into my home network. Unless you're like
bravo. Are you getting ready for the next Y2K?
No, as I say, just a digital prepper, man. I have an 8-year-old daughter. I take upwards of 100 pictures a weekend. I've now got into photography, so it's like I've got like 14 emails, all with max to the shit on their Google backups. I want to take them all down and put them on mine, and just mainly a lot of photos, you know.
Yeah, I'm smart.
Plus, it would be cool.
Someone named Whiskey Tom joined for a minute, but Whiskey Tom, I see you in the back, but
Whiskey
you have to
Tom!
actually connect your mic and cam. You don't have to show your cam. You can go ahead and have your cam off. I don't care, but you have to actually have it connected, or StreamYard will not let me add you. You have to connect actual devices. You have to have an actual cam and an actual mic that is connected in order for me to add you. Otherwise, I can't.
Someone rickroll him and play fucking.
This is the trolls.
Never going to give you up.
They don't even know how to
Never
join
gonna
us.
give,
This should
never
tell
gonna
you
give.
something, by the way, that their standard MO clearly has nothing to do with ever conversating directly and showing up on streams and backing up their bullshit. Because you challenge them to, they can't even figure out how to do it. They can't even get their shit working.
Pants.
I mean, let's be frank. The entire hate cult is likely watching this stream from Bill's side, recording the stream, because some of them admit they do that.
Yeah, that's
and
why
they
I
won't
was
click the link.
asking who's silent prayer. They literally said in the chat, "I'm only here to download the stream. Fuck yous and all that." Like, who are these people?
I don't know.
And I would like to find out,
Whiskey
Matt Big, hence
Tom.
the constant invitation to come in the room and present their bullshit.
Brett does
but
not
that-
like
that-
anybody
That's like
coming
asking
in.
the guy, the peeping Tom, in the tree with the camera to come into the bedroom. It's not going to work, you know.
Here's the link in the chat if you want to try to join their panel.
Then you're like boyfriend. You
Go
know,
ask
they're
them about
like a
Emily.
friend or a
Ask
person,
about
you know,
Emily.
like, no,
We need answers.
You know
about
what
Emily.
I tell them? You know what I tell them, Math Big? You can send
Oh, here
all
we go.
death threats to my 9.
Internet user.
All right, internet
Oh,
user.
Smokey, I know who's live streaming the show. It's the Drunken Piss Ant.
Faggots!
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
He just said that in laugh.
What in the blue hell is that?
I didn't take, by the way, hold on, let me be real clear. I did not kick him out. He ran in and played that thing and screamed,
We're no strangers
and
to
ran out as if that was somehow
love.
an effect into my environment.
Okay,
Clearly
can
doesn't
I
know where the fuck he is.
just to say, dude, people do that on.
We need
Kent
someone
Hovind.
to go
You're-
in
you're
there,
on a
though,
level
and
here.
confront
You know?
Brett about
Yes.
Emily.
We do need that too.
We need
But
that
was
guy.
good.
Well,
that
that's
was good though.
interesting.
Yeah, that was good.
Smokey
That was
getting
good.
to the
Okay.
point.
Anyone that does that over with Kent Hovind, that's actually funny. Like, really?
555 Dr. Dino, give him a ring. He books every debate. All right. But like, no, seriously.
Yeah,
what the
he
fuck was the
also
point
he
there?
also
Like, that person either has the mental capacity.
Oh, was that
of a
you, Rogue,
12-year-old
that did that?
or the mental capacity of a 8-year-old. Like, come in and question the guy. Me and Smokey have background. We like, you know, we're not friends. I just come here to talk because he lets me on late at night.
That's true.
It-
Yeah.
Well, Smokey, I figured out who's live streaming you out there. It's the Drunken Piss Ants. All their,
That was
minors
you?
and
That's
underage people
hilarious.
are watching the shit right now and coming over here from it, but they actually got us up on the screen.
We're actually
Is that their version of what we
well,
used
hello,
to do?
you stream sniping atheists.
Dude,
Well,
we don't even give a
until
fuck
Ben
about
is incapable of
atheism.
making his own comment, so his entire
Yeah, we barely
show is
ever talk
reaction
about that
videos.
kind of stuff.
Probably sitting there going, "Oh, they're a boo boo, they're a coward," but they're the ones sitting up there not learning.
Are we sitting there? Are we sitting up there?
Okay, and I'm
Oh,
not going to bounce
oh,
on
here's
anyone's
Phoebe.
age here, but when we were young, we used to get a CB radio and like come on to truckers' feeds and like make fun of them and shout and stuff.
Talk
Is
about
that what they're
Emily,
doing?
Brett.
Like I did that when I was like 11. You know?
It's probably the internet era equivalent of that, Math Big.
This is interesting. I did just pull up the Drunken Peasant stream, and yes, they are watching us, stream sniping us right now. Don't worry, guys. My content is always free for everyone to use, even whether it's live.
Oh, I don't care.
You can clip it out.
I don't care either
Drunken
way.
Peasants.
To absolutely everyone. So yes, we are live, being presented on the Drunken Peasants show. So you guys should go ahead and shout out.
Long time watcher. First time being on the Drunken Peasants.
Yeah, you are. You are.
Well, this is hilarious because I never had anything to do with the Drunken Peasants. Watched them during the Great Debate era, and now I'm somehow on the Drunken Peasants
we're not
channel.
debating though.
Well, I guess they've never added any utility beyond being the Drunken
I guess they
Peasants.
never had any utility.
Well, welcome.
Wait a
Phoebe.
second. I'm in here. I'm not just like in the backstage still.
Phoebe, you're here. You're here. I see. It is.
Oh,
Phoebe,
what's up,
right?
everybody?
Am I saying
Yes.
that correctly, Phoebe? Okay, Phoebe.
Smokey, just to be fair now, can you stop making it all about you and make everybody equal? All right, you're very fucking.
Here's the thing, Math Pig. We have a troll environment that's watching us that might be prone to porn bombing. Hence, this is why.
Oh, there's no porn bombing, dipshit.
What about Emily?
Oh my God, there's a guy named Nick G.
Seriously, just go to DeepSeek and ask for. Just go to DeepSeek and ask for a Temple Monkey script. You'll be
Talk
fine.
about Emily.
I'll sort that for you.
Talk about Emily. Brett, talk about Emily.
Asshole. Hold on.
What is all this
Fuck you,
noise
talk
about
about Emily.
Emily?
Yeah, let's talk about
Come
it.
into my room and throw
Talk
your
about
shit
Emily.
if you're not going
Talk
to
about Emily. Talk about Emily. Talk about
Who's
Emily.
Hey, who the fuck is Emily, Dick?
Talk about Emily, Brett.
Who the fuck is that?
Say who Emily is.
That was Brett's son's girlfriend that he beat the shit out of.
Oh wow, man! And
No,
where'd
he
you get
didn't.
That information, asshole.
Close
Just
enough.
some random
Her.
shit on fucking Reddit.
Atheist fan page, man.
Probably courts.mo.gov.
Atheists who like to talk about how they only judge things based upon evidence. You guys seem to have a sure lack of it.
Emily.
There's screenshots.
Talk about how Brett claimed that he
I
talked
mean, do we
to
want to go? Do we want to go? Do we want to go through courts.mo.gov? Do we want to go?
Go to the courts.
courts.mo.gov? Do we want to go to courts.mo.gov and search for the Keane surname?
Toothless
Well,
Brett
you were talking
sitting in
about
his
proof.
fish
I'm just
shovel.
curious if you'd be interested to actually investigate it.
I
They're
want to
not going to
Notice how
actually
Brett
have a
is quiet.
conversation, Smokey.
See,
They're idiots.
yeah, see, Brett's
Well,
pissed
I want to
now.
respect Phoebe because they came in here with a mic. They got
Brett
a
put up a
they
whole
seem to be
video
respectful,
about
they wanna
Paul that
engage.
was
Go ahead,
all
Phoebe, I'll let
lies
you
the
talk.
other day. And
They're also
deleted it.
wearing a very cool zebra top. If there
Guys,
was
everybody
three
in
of
the
them
chat.
wearing that, I
Somebody,
wouldn't
Here's the
have
link.
it.
when I
Talk
first
about
came in
Emily.
here, when I first came in here, so whoever greeted me
Talk
said
about
my name
Emily.
correctly, and I want to commend you for that because when I had my conversation with Brett, he called me Phoebe,
It's Phoebe.
which is forgivable,
Phoebe.
but blew
What
me
the
away.
fuck?
I have
Is
to
it not
admit.
Phoebe?
Also, last
Can
time I
I-
talked to Brett, I wasn't able to be on camera. No,
Is
it
it
is
not
Phoebe.
Phoebe?
Phoebe is the correct
Only
pronunciation. No,
I
Phoebe is the
appreciate
correct
that.
one.
Phoebe, nice to meet you. I'm Robbie. I'm an outcast, sort of blow in from here. Nobody here likes me, but you know.
I
Nice
take
to
it
meet
you really
another
are
person
from
also.
Ireland. You haven't broke accent
Oh, yeah.
one time.
Oh yeah, Northern Ireland,
right, well,
near
so Brett-
area, 3 miles from the border. Nice to meet you.
Oh, that's cool. That's dope. Yeah, nice to meet you as well. Brett, I want to say two things, if that's okay to Brett. Number one, Brett, you kicked me out last time we had a conversation for saying something. I'm not going to repeat it here because you seem sensitive about it, but I was literally just talking about the exact place I was in at that moment. I know you don't live there, so I just want to clarify. I have no intention to dox you at any point. I don't believe in that kind of thing, So that's the first thing I wanted to clarify. The second thing is, Brett, everybody knows Xavier had a girlfriend named Emily way back in the day. Why are you so resistant to talk about her?
Why am I resistant towards what?
To talk about Emily, Xavier's girlfriend from back in the day.
You're talking about my son and somebody he may have dated?
Yep.
Somebody he did date.
That you knew?
Well, I don't keep track of all the people that my son dates. He's 27 years old, lives out on his own in his own home, has his own vehicle,
Right.
job. All
I get that.
I don't know who all the relationships he's involved in.
The problem is, right, there's this account from the girl who supposedly dated him.
Why do you care what my son does? All right.
Why do you care to try to interrupt me? Why do you care to try to interrupt and speak over me? Why are you so weak that you can't do anything but speak over me? Do you think you're going to win by just speaking over me? Do you realize I'm better at it than you, Brett Keane? Do you realize you're a fucking child and I am way smarter than you and I'm half your age? Do you realize that? Hey, Brett. Hey, Brett. You know how many views my stream last night got? I just want to let you know. 28,000 views.
What, you give a fuck
Have you
about
ever
how
gotten
many
that
views
many
other
views in a
people get all
whole
the time?
year?
So,
Have you ever gotten that many views in a whole year? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. No, you don't.
Mad.
Have you dropped your balls yet?
If you want to take it, if you want to take it to this place where you're going to call me a loser,
You're
Brett
a
Keane,
nobody.
you have no right.
Fucking loser.
I'm a nobody. More people saw my face last night than have seen your face in the entirety of your YouTube career. More people saw my face last night than have seen you in your entire YouTube career, Brett Keane. More people saw my face last night than have seen you in your entire YouTube career. And I know you think speaking over me is going to make this better. But it's not.
Probably have to start muting him, Smokey. Phoebe, please respect my room. I allowed you
I think
to come
Phoebe's
in,
being
I allowed you to
respectful.
talk, I allowed you to engage. Please at least show me a basic level of respect for my space. Okay? All
My
right.
apologies.
And I'll show you a basic level of respect. I don't know you, Smokey. I don't have anything against you. I don't know your relationship with Brett. Just real quick, I took umbrage with Brett Keane calling me a loser out of nowhere when I just want to have.
Let's start here. Brett is my friend. Let's start there. Okay? Brett's my friend. Okay, I recognize Brett as a friend.
Brett is
Have
so
me and Brett been at
flustered
each
right
other's
now.
throats in the past? Absolutely. Has he said some horrible shit
As
to me?
friends do.
Absolutely. Have I said some horrible shit to him? Absolutely. But you know what? We have a higher ethical calling if we are claiming Christianity, one of which is the ability to let shit go. So now you are coming
Brett
in
never lets
representing,
shit
I
go.
assume,
That's insane.
an atheist paradigm of morality. And what I'm seeing,
No, I'm a crazy hippie.
okay. Well, what I'm seeing is a demonstration of your ethical paradigm here where you can't let shit go.
Now, I don't like the idea of a society that is governed by flesh, that wants to satiate its own ego.
This guy's running defense for Brett. We need to get past him.
Sins of the past against them, especially stuff that might be 10, 20, 30 years ago.
Talk about Emily, Brett.
And so I would like to know, before this proceeds any further, what exactly is it that you think you want to accomplish with any of these conversational talking points or accusations, and what level of evidence do you think that you have to substantiate?
Oh, there's evidence.
Okay. Am I being invited to answer?
Absolutely.
Okay. So, what do I hope to accomplish? I want Brett to be honest for once in his life about some things that has gone down in his life that are kind of entertaining to the broader community of people that occasionally watch him to see what kind of crazy stuff he gets up to. I don't think that's a very particularly big ask. As far as evidence, I don't have any hardcore evidence of some of the more egregious things that have been said about Brett. At least not based on the things that I'm talking about right here. When it comes to some of the stuff you can look up on courts.mo.gov, that's a different thing. We've got evidence for that. But when it comes to the allegations made by Emily about the kind of things that were going down in the Keane household circa 2021, 2022, I just want Brett to be honest about them. There's nothing criminally negligent accused in those, in any of that. I just want him to be honest about it. I want him to acknowledge that Emily was someone that Xavier dated, and I would like him to acknowledge that he was jerking off outside of their room while listening to them having sex.
What if that didn't happen at all?
What if it didn't? I would like him to. I would like him to acknowledge the accusation. I would like him to acknowledge the accusation and say, "I didn't do that. I didn't do that." If you are, just say, "I didn't do that," that's stupid.
Excuse me. As far as I have heard, the only evidence you have is some random statement of some girl online.
It's not random. She dated him.
A shadow under the door.
See, he knows about it.
Singular story from.
I'm assuming she's got a little bit more than that.
Well, you're assuming a lot, I think, and that's part of the problem. Is atheism the religion of assumption?
Atheism. Let's go back to atheism. Let's talk about atheism instead.
Did I say thing one about atheism? 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 Did I say thing one about atheism?
Poster child. Now let me elaborate.
Did I say thing one about atheism?
Okay. You guys go on and on about needing sufficient evidence for things, and you know what I tend to find is you need very.
I didn't say shit about atheism.
You just want to believe. When it comes to something,
do we want to go look at courts.mo.gov?
It seems like you don't really need
tell
much
this guy's
evidence at
retarded,
all.
Smokey.
That's what it kind of looks like to me. Now, you may think you're coming over
I'm
here
retarded now.
giving a big ownage, and maybe the degenerate, low IQ retards that watch the Drunken Peasant still might agree.
Throw out some more adjectives. That'll make you feel better.
But I do this type of thing regularly with people like you are a cautionary tale. You are the reason we don't want atheism normalized, because who the fuck wants to live in a
it's all about
society?
People like me are a cautionary tale. You know what? People like me are a cautionary tale against living a unique life where you actually live as a self-actualized human being.
Excuse
Too bad I don't give a fuck.
Talking.
It doesn't matter if you're talking, bitch. Shut up. No one cares.
At which you are here only by
This is my ball of sand.
He's retarded. He's not capable of communication.
I was going to say the honesty of the interlocutor
You
is
want
gone.
this normalized in society, everyone?
Interlocutor found a destiny orbiter.
No, I wouldn't give a bucket of piss for this retard's future.
So this is
Wow. See, Brett is so mad.
You wouldn't have a bucket of piss to give, Brett Keane.
And try to itemize unsubstantiated claims about people, and for what? Well, you heard.
I mean, Brett does it all the time.
Itemized? Do you even know what that word means? Do you even know what itemized means? Do you even know what it means?
Itemizing someone's sins. Yes, I know what itemizing someone's sins and transgressions are. Like where you want to go back in time.
So itemize, means
Keane did or might have done based upon a singular statement of someone who probably just wanted some attention from degenerates just like you.
Hey, Smokey, do you mind if I engage?
Can I just say something real quick? Can I just say something real quick? Real quick, please. Oh, God, please.
Oh, Phoebe got kicked.
Fucking cockroaches. Okay, moving on.
Well,
someone else needs to.
All right.
I was going to ask
here's the link,
Phoebe
guys.
question.
Be a cockroach.
Yeah, it's pointless because they're just going to keep over talking.
There's a link in the chat. Become a cockroach.
Well, no, I understand that. I understand that.
People in the back studio. Let's move through.
Talk about Emily. Talk about Emily.
You got going once. Fix your fucking mic. God damn it. Fix your fucking mic. All right, I'm going to come back to you. Moving on.
Oh, Brett.
Nike Kaiju. I don't know what the fuck that is. Okay,
those
moving
were
on.
high tops.
Zebra.
Thank you, Phoebe. You did wonderful. That was amazing. That was amazing.
Okay, moving. Great. Thank you
Oh
for
my
that.
God, they got
Lovely.
porn
Next
bombed.
one, you're up.
I'm gonna have to delete that.
Brett.
How's
it going?
It's a board. Balls.
What?
Look at this.
Look at this. Kind of feminine.
I thought it was a Borg. Thought we were Star Trek.
Talking in my room on my platform, at which you are here only by
This is my ball of sand.
Let me see what it was like.
He's retarded. He's not capable of communicating.
I was going to
hold on.
Oh boy, it just never ends, does
You
it?
think that would have been validated as shown to be evidenced and proven that he wouldn't have gone to jail?
Let me do
for it? What
this.
the fuck are you talking about?
That's not even on them fan pages.
That's a pretty radical claim. Let's hear another atheist give his evidence for something he believes. Go ahead.
Another atheist.
What do we got?
Are you talking to me?
Oh, well,
No,
you know,
the other one.
I mean, considering there's a lot more evidence for that through Emily than any of the shit you've said about Ben, there's, you know. And, you know, there's also the fact that when she was underage,
what kind of
peering through the door when she was having sex with your son.
Do you have any evidence of your
This
claim?
comes from Emily. Since when are you one that needs evidence?
Well, I'm confused as to why it matters that Brett should have to answer for something that doesn't concern him. It concerns his son.
No, it concerns him.
Oh, it concerns him because he was the one who was watching them have sex through the door.
Dude, what? You have one chick that says a story supposedly about Brett Keane and you just automatically believe it? Is that how that works for
funny
you?
how that works.
Well, normally that wouldn't be the case, but you know, seeing as the thing is Brett pulls stories out of his ass about Ben that are far less reputable than
What would
this,
that have to do with whether he did anything? What would that have to do? How would that possibly logically connect, sir? Brett could be wrong about a whole bunch of things and right about some of those things, and it would have nothing to do with whether the things said about him are true or not. So what the fuck are you talking about?
I love how
What are you talking about? What?
Oh my God, piss off, asshole. Okay, next one. Okay,
See, they're all degenerates. Their fucking brain is moldy.
They're fucking brain dead. Well, they follow the drunken peasants. Yeah, hi guys, thanks. Lovely, beautiful.
Guys,
this is the fucking intellectual
link.
caliber
Be a
of the fucking
cockroach.
audience over there. Go ahead, McCracken. Welcome to the show.
Go over there. Ask them about Emily.
So I'm not really here to like denigrate Brett. Frankly, I don't really know much about Brett beyond what I've seen presented on, you know, drunken peasants occasionally and whatnot. I guess the area I have an issue with is that, you know, you're real concerned about all this evidence regarding actions that Brett took at one point, but what evidence do you have for Christianity being like, you know, the truth?
So, you want to have a theology? Okay, all right. Let me switch.
Well, I mean, you know, you're making this an anti-atheist thing, so.
Actually, more. It's not really an anti-atheist thing. It's really a demonstration of the atheistic moral paradigms that you guys follow because it's very relativistic. So you can kind of like do as thou wilt. That is the full.
I mean, but like
that includes abusing people. That includes abusing people for supposed slanderous accusations that may or may not be evidence or corroborated. If atheists are going to show that this is the application of their moral paradigm, I think this is a disgusting thing that we shouldn't want to normalize in society. Does that help?
Okay, but I mean, Brett Keane's a fucking low-cal, bro.
And
you're surprised. You're
what
surprised.
is
You're saying this? What does it have to do with atheism?
Let me ask you something.
Has nothing to do with atheism.
What has to do is your morality and ethics are lacking. You're a fucking loser. Don't you understand?
You're a fucking loser. He hates
yes, you are a fucking loser, man. Look at this idiot out here. He can't even spell the word atheist.
Excuse me? What? Atheist? I didn't.
E
spell it.
before I,
don't know
you
what you're talking
stupid loser. If you're going to be an atheist, at least learn to fucking spell it.
about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm
but
talking to the
standing
audience,
in
you loser. Have you ever been on a podcast
He's
before?
so
This is literally my
mad.
first time, man.
Right, so you're trying to get brownie
is
points.
pissed.
I
This is
get
my
it.
first time to be on
Yeah.
the podcast.
The
Well, I'm glad
Manateers.
you at least figured out
The
how to work the
Manateers.
mic.
So I'm
Let's
standing in a house
finish
I
it.
bought.
Conversation you're gonna
I'm a
bring?
scientist, but I'm
This
a
is the
fucking loser.
conversation you're going to
I'm
bring.
on camera right now,
Come on,
but I'm the
Chode.
loser.
Chode, can you have the
Yeah, get on camera,
philosophical
Brett.
discussion with Smokey?
Get on
Chode,
camera, Brett.
Can you shut
Well, now,
Let's
now
see
I'm
what you
looking
look
at your
like.
eye, and I can see you're a
Is this
serious
better?
person. Yeah,
Okay.
actually, it is.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely. Brett?
Yeah, what's up, Chode?
Brett?
Oh, I'm a chode. Yeah. Well, I just want to see your face.
You really are. You really are, dude. For real. First off, you
You
come
don't
up,
know.
you say you don't know anything about Brett.
I
Then you
don't,
say
except that
something
he's a
about
lookout.
theology, about why Christianity is true.
Hey, how
And
can
then
you
you're going
attack
off
Brett?
saying that
How
Brett
dare
is
you
a
attack
fool or
Brett?
whatever, which really you said you didn't know too much about. So why are you're judging people according to the way that you
I want to get
understand?
my faith out there. I'd like to get some subs on my.
Well, Smokey, you know what a critical thinker does. He goes right to his drunken fucking podcast to get his information and evidence. What a smart thing to do,
I
guy.
barely watch the show, man. I occasionally turn it
Oh,
on.
bullshit.
I'm actually
You're
more of a
probably
DSP
over there
guy.
whacking
You
off
know,
to
man,
it.
McCracken, can I try to? I'm going to try to
Go on.
switch gears here for a second.
Sure,
Maybe
sure.
we can have a real. engagement.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay. So I wasn't expecting this tonight. I was just doing a stream in general about stuff that I was handling in a different
Oh, you have
part of my
Brett,
community.
so-
Had nothing to do with drunken peasants or Brett or nothing. This all
Now,
just
don't fucking lie. You were yapping about fucking free grace or whatever the fuck
yeah,
you're
Irish,
yapping
quick,
about.
let me talk. So anyway, so this was not intended for this. Brett is my friend. He showed up. Of course, I'm going to let him on. We did a stream on his show yesterday. I regard the man. Brett really, when it comes to the community, is a bit of a legend. He's been around for 20 years.
legend.
Now, you don't be around for 20 years and not have some shit be thrown at you. Okay?
But that's, I mean, he had shit
especially
thrown
for
at
a lot
him
of
in the
Brett's
first
history
5 years.
and with a lot of the stuff that he dealt with the drunken peasants and the atheists and stuff like that. There's a lot that happened. There's a lot that was thrown out.
Yeah.
Some of it
I
true,
think there were some
some of
assholes
it
on both
bullshit.
sides there, to be honest.
Okay. And the thing is that bothers me is the
Okay.
obsession over this stuff of like basically ancient history instead of wanting to engage with anything in the now or the real. It's all about wanting to try and troll with some of this ancient history that may or
Brett
may not even be
Keane
evidenced
mocked
by
my
people who
dead
claim to
friend
only
2
follow
days
things
after he died.
Yeah.
I find it weird to want to hyper fixate on these things that
Oh, it absolutely is.
really,
It's-
really lack a standard of
terrible.
evidence that they would really claim to be valid instead of really talking about the meat of these ideologies or ideas or perspectives. See, because I like the meta of things. I like to talk about that a lot on my channel. And this is why I will let you guys come and troll the Christ out of me, or at least you think you will. Because
I'm
to
not
me,
a
it just
troll.
ends up being a
Yeah.
cautionary tale. So anyway, go ahead.
Fair.
If you want to move on.
Oh, I don't know, man. I kind of just wanted to hop in here and kind of point out that I thought it was a little.
And Kraken, are you into
You're going to interrupt me?
Are you in?
Can I just finish my thought, man? Can I just finish?
Are
my
you
thought?
into Taoism?
You have zero evidence for Christianity.
Let
But
the
you
man
wanna claim
talk.
There's no
Let the man
evidence for
talk.
Brett being a piece of shit.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I don't know. It sounds like there's a chance he might be a piece of shit.
So there's no evidence. So there's no evidence. So there's no evidence of Christianity.
that was good.
There's no
No,
evidence.
except
But
for
there's
Bible.
but
Except for something written by human beings.
but Christianity brings. But Christianity brings unity and community, and you're telling me that there's no
How many
evidence.
sects of Christianity? How many sects of Christianity are there?
Oh,
And how
no.
is that
So you're not going to talk about. Okay, so you're not going to talk about the Old Testament where God took the Jews out into his
So,
kingdom
yet another
and made a
part
promised
of
land.
something prior to
So what did he do?
Christianity.
What did he do? He
That
created.
was
He
decided to be
created a
incorrect.
community.
It's a mod
He created a
cast now.
community out of
Everyone's a mod
love,
in the
right?
chat.
Okay, so if you understand how communities are born and that there's rules and regulations, why are those rules and regulations set
I'll be
in
right
place?
back.
Who said
All right.
it? Was it you or was it God?
Human beings.
Oh,
not me.
okay. So
What do you mean?
So you can't comprehend that someone is actually outside putting those thoughts in your mind, right? You can't understand that.
I don't know.
That's
that
too
I
hard
can't-
for you to
I wouldn't
understand.
say that I can't understand it. I don't relate to it.
He believes he came
Well,
from
why
the
would you
woods
not?
of the
Why would you
baboons.
not be
I
able?
mean, ultimately,
Why would
I
you
don't
not be
know.
able?
Ultimately,
So why would you not be able to relate to it if can you tell me right now you talk to yourself in your head? Can you talk to yourself in your head?
Yeah, of course I do. We all do.
Okay, are those your thoughts or God's thoughts or the devil's thoughts? Can you tell which ones they are?
Are you trying to say that someone's thoughts are not their own?
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what the Bible says. There you go. You answered it.
Wow. Well, the Bible said it. That means it's true, right? So
well, you just
hang on. You just answered it without reading the Bible. So again, let God be true and every man a liar.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, my man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Let me ask Mr. Kraken a question. Let's say there is no God. Where did you come from then? Did you evolve from rocks? Are you from the womb of a baboon?
So if there was no God, and I don't necessarily say that I'm 100% sure of that, but if there was no God, then, we're talking about a biogenesis.
McCracken, we need to go on back to
all right, what evidence do we have for
go away
biogenesis?
from religion?
Oh,
go back to the other shit.
You can kind of see the way that chemicals, arrange themselves.
This
in
is
various ways
fucking hilarious, DP. When my boss says why I'm hungover, I'm blaming you. Thank you.
The carbon and water will create a human being at some point in time.
Dude,
those things alone. He's
putting it on the screen.
I don't even know how many elements in a human body.
He doesn't understand.
It's one of his mods.
But you claim it's a fact.
Yeah, that too.
My dude, there's like hundreds of elements. How am I going to sit here and list all of them to you?
What kind of science?
He doesn't understand what the DP part of it is.
I actually want to have Paul on, and we'll watch the video Brett made about him a couple days ago that he's deleted.
Is abiogenesis the field of biology?
This shit's been debated. This guy is smart and everything. Like he's cool and everything, but it's like
but I was just asking.
This shit's been debated to death. These jokers,
it falls in there, but
these jokers live off of this shit.
You don't think so?
Chemistry. It's actually chemistry.
Yeah, the whole religious debate is old.
But,
it really is a completely different field.
Isn't how notice how Brett's not saying shit right now?
To be an expert on biogenesis.
I came in a little bit.
Biology can only deal with things that are alive.
He's cooled down. It seems a little bit.
As far as I know,
we should have kept that rolling.
What actually is necessarily alive?
We have a pretty decent
viruses aren't really considered to be even though a lot of people
Rogue, I don't know for sure, but people tell me, take this with a grain of salt. I'm not saying this is confirmed as far as I know, but I've heard that Smokey Saint was a convicted PDF file. I don't know if that's true, but people always say that to me, and I'm like, I think there might be some videos floating around out there about it. So I don't like saying someone looks like a PDF file. I don't like that. I don't like saying that stuff.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah.
Chirality problem where everything has to be left-handed instead of a mix
of
left and right-handed. And it has to be assembled in a very particular way, and it has to be assembled in a very particular environment. In fact, it has to be assembled in an environment
I don't feel like I could ever look at somebody and figure that out about them. That's too much.
No, I don't.
No, that's confirmation bias.
So let me
is what
finish,
that is.
and maybe you'll have something to respond to. But if you don't let me talk, then you're not going to know what I have to say to even respond to it. You're just automatically dismissing what I have to say and showing that you're not willing.
No,
to
you're not wrong. So far, you make some good points. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So even when we do create these environments,
come on, Brett, talk about Gord for everybody. Here's your chance.
The fundamental building blocks of life. We have to create environments that never even happened in proto-Earth, or in any of the early stages of the Earth. We have to actually gerrymander, jury-rig these environments.
There's a link to join if you want to go be a cockroach, guys. It's in the chat. Go be a cockroach.
Mind and thought.
There's fucking monkeys out there.
Okay. These chemicals. We're actually infusing intelligence into the experiments in order to manifest these chemicals, not realizing the tacit.
That account that porn bombed them, his name was Emily.
Looking at and analyzing these chemicals and creating environments.
Oh my god.
Now go ahead.
I guess I just don't understand how that necessarily means that Christianity is, or the God of Christianity.
Well, a God. We can start there. I mean, we can start with a God. We can start with fine-tuning, transcendental arguments, things like that, get to a God. And then we can have the Christianity conversation about which God is most valid amongst all of the God claims and makes the most sense and the most coherent. Then we can go to there. But we have to get past the whole ridiculous of there is no evidence. And by the way, you guys really do look like fucking clowns.
I mean, there isn't really evidence either way.
You might as well say, well, there's no good evidence or there's no convincing evidence. But when you guys do that little rhetoric shit
of there's no evidence, you kind of show right off the bat you're approaching it pretty dishonestly.
I wouldn't necessarily disagree with that. I do think, though, that I don't know. If I don't have evidence of like an intelligent being creating all these things, that it's not necessarily like my number one choice for me personally.
Well, perhaps your own epistemology is just flawed, and you're not considering all the available evidence.
That's possible.
Or you've picked apart the evidence on a micro level and not considered the macro of the entirety of it that it's pointing to. Like if you have the evidence of, say, a certain event.
Why isn't Brett talking? I want Brett to talk. We want Brett. We want
every
Brett.
Single point to try to get to the conclusion against it. I don't think
we'll try to join, guys, and
that's how I
Brett to talk about Emily.
You take each one of the points of evidence. You try to take the most fringe possible explanation, even if it contradicts with the other evidential points. You'll take the most fringe extrapolation of each point, and then you think that collective,
ask Brett,
all the fringes.
If you can get in there, ask Brett why he photoshopped his Spotify stats.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Rogue missed that earlier. we watched a video earlier where Brett wanted to prove that he has like all these followers on Spotify, and he showed us a very badly photoshopped screenshot of his Spotify stats, and it's clearly fake. There's like shit like overlapping other shit. It's a really badly photoshopped screenshot. And then I pulled up my Spotify and showed how it looked different.
Get there. It's just going to be.
That's funny too. He did that like just because I brought it up when he came to my stream and talked shit about it.
He's so dumb.
But it's
no worries. Yeah, I was just
short,
curious.
short and fast. I'm Christian. Yes.
Yeah.
Typical Brett.
Interesting. Yeah, I came here to, I guess, just kind of like say my qualms about, how, because I don't know.
You're welcome anytime, man. It's open environment. I love this shit. That's what I do this for.
Yeah, we always open up our shows, and as long as people are cool and respectful, they're more than welcome.
You were being mean to him earlier.
But if you're just going to come in and scream and overtalk, what you're doing is you're just disrupting it for everyone else's benefit.
Oh no!
I have to have a standard at some level, But otherwise, come in here and say whatever you want. That's what my show's about. Free speech.
Yeah.
Open platform. No one
Big Skeptical Jesus got banned from their chat or timed out or whatever.
But
oh no!
Welcome, so.
Awesome. Well, I don't want to take up more time because I'm sure you guys will have more interesting people.
I appreciate you stopping in. You're welcome back anytime.
And, before you go, Mr. Kraken, can I ask you something? You had said that you're not completely you're not positively asserting that God doesn't exist. So you're
I'd
open
say
to
I'm
the
an
possibility.
agnostic when it comes to what I know, and then what I believe is that I would be, I don't.
He's probably the same as myself, Brett, and lives life as if the God of the Christian Bible does not exist.
I didn't quite understand him. He's got a heavy accent.
Oh my God!
Oh, fuck off!
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm flattered.
Did you have another
question? Fuck off!
Well, I was just wondering.
Fuck
do
off!
you consider yourself an atheist? Because if you're open to the possibility of God, that doesn't sound like a coherent atheist.
No, I don't know that I would say I'm necessarily. I don't know. It's a difficult subject because I don't know that I would say I'm very open. I've definitely had most of my family be quite adamant of their beliefs, and I just was never a believer since I was quite young.
Do you think they're foolish for having the beliefs they do?
In some ways.
Someone else joined.
I hear you, mem. Just wait a minute.
I would say I don't know if foolish is quite the right word. I would say misinformed, maybe. I do have a family member that thinks they're talking to God, though, and I would.
Why did Brett mock Pimp Monk? That's another good question we haven't had.
Mr. Kraken, I do shows, and you're welcome to come on.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry that we had a first bad impression when we first.
No, you had it.
You seem like you're all right.
Well, I will admit that. I'm just gonna one last thing and I'll be done. I will admit that my opinion on you, Brett, has been somewhat tarnished over the years. I have no idea what's true ultimately, to be fair, but based on what I have been, you
you should just accept everything you hear on the internet.
No, not necessarily. I mean, I have no idea ultimately, but you definitely have been for many people locale that people enjoy.
Do you know what a locale is? Do you know what it is?
He's gonna do a
definition?
locales get
I don't know that I
harassed.
would be able to define it.
The
without
definition is someone who can be
Cookie.
exploited. Someone who is vulnerable that can be exploited. That's what it means.
Oh, no.
It doesn't mean, oh, he's a funny fucking clown to play with. It
does mean
pretty
that.
much what people have treated you like, though, for a
Yeah,
while.
it's not very nice, is it?
No, I don't think it's nice at all. I don't think.
You know, and the thing, just so you know, McCracken, just to put a point out on that, you know, the locale thing, that's something that people predicate on someone.
Oh, it's terrible. No, I mean, look what just happened to that Cobra guy. It's horrible.
Exactly. And, you know, Cobra is a good example of someone who probably was much like even Christian or Daniel Larson.
No.
You know, really trolled into actual personal oblivion.
No.
And I think some of the things that were done to them were heinous because they are more vulnerable.
Cobra
more
is nothing
susceptible
like those people.
to influence and attack
absolutely.
than a normally regulated person. So that type of thing, this is not a moral pursuit to go at these people and to try to
I've
exploit
never
them
done it myself.
for their, but you get that, right? I mean, it's even to even kind of go along that line of the whole locale persona type thing. It has its toxic components to it, you know. And I mean, I'm not saying I'm immune to it. I've watched locale content. I've even tagged a couple videos locale, you know, that I've created and uploaded. I mean, I've been a part of it. But in terms of what I've seen it done at some levels with people, you know, it should cause some concern, I think.
Fair, absolutely. Anyway, well, hey, thanks, guys.
Hang on, McCracken. I just wanted to apologize to you. I want to let you know. Hey,
you have.
I just get very heated in the moment and stuff, and I'm very passionate about God. So,
oh my God,
I don't mean to come off as judgy or judgmental, but I want you to know, like, I really do. I love people and human beings in general, and I love to teach them or try to guide them to knowledge because I used to not know as well. So it's just like I want you to know. I'm sorry if I came up as aggressive or rude. Okay,
guy.
Okay.
I want to teach people because I know the truth.
Talk to me in the future if you feel like it.
See, Brett's always trying to rope people into his stupid shows.
Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. All right, Mem, it's up on. It's you're up next.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
Good. How's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining.
I have a question directed to Mr. Keane, if possible.
Well,
I don't
go
know.
ahead. But here's the thing: you're going to actually engage if you want to do this. None of this just trolling over talking nonsense.
Gotcha. Well, seeing as Mr. Keane is an esteemed author and he has a trilogy that he's worked on, I'd like to ask him if he'd work on a fourth novel using AI.
Work on a novel doing AI?
Yes. Eternal Undying Love 4 with AI.
The Curse of Emily.
If I'm going to write a book, I'm going to actually write it. I'm not going to do that.
Oh,
and
yeah.
By the way,
You mean like your music?
It's called Afterlife Simulation.
But you've made music with AI.
I have used AI in order to enhance some of my music.
No. Your music is 100% AI, you fucking liar.
Well,
Like you
there's
play the
things like
instruments?
Full Edit Pro 2.0, Cakewalk, and some of these.
You do
music
not use
programs
that.
where you can run your tracks that you have recorded into it and enhance it, give it more bass and treble.
That's cool,
and edits,
McCracken.
that
You
kind of
were
stuff.
you were nice and polite. That's cool.
And I just have another question. Like, out of the trilogy, which one would you recommend as toilet paper?
All of them.
All of them
as toilet paper.
I'll go ahead and buy the trilogy.
You know what, man?
If you can.
If that's you're going to spend that much money on toilet paper and give it to Brett, you know, for what, a meme? Yeah, I'm sure Brett's really going to be hard.
I got one of Brett's books
I'm
right
sure
here.
I'm very serious about the joke.
Right here.
Whatever you know, I'm sure Brett doesn't give a shit if you jerk off on it at night. I'm sure he doesn't give a crap as you buy.
Well,
the book
I
online,
mean,
I'm sure he
is
doesn't give a
Brett's
flying fuck with
son and his girlfriend around?
Great, if that helps you. It's really
Well,
expensive.
I don't know if you knew this, Smokey, but there was a year where people were burning my books and all that, and I actually said, "Hey, I got a new one coming out. Make sure you get that one too."
Oh no, you're buying my books. How awful. What a horrible thing for me and my family that you're purchasing my books for props for your memes. How terrible.
You're letting me have a job.
mean, if I buy a couple
You're
books,
giving
Brett
me
can
money.
own like
What
a
a horrible
webcam.
offense it is to me. and
Yeah,
my
Brett can own a
family.
webcam.
You're giving me money to.
Let's
to
see
do
what you
your
look
critical
like these
content
days,
on the
Brett.
internet. Yeah, that's what
Brett
you're really
claims.
showing him.
Brett claimed
You guys
recently
really
that he's
are.
lost a bunch of weight, and it's like that's a lie that's so easy to like debunk. And just be like, all right, here I am on camera live. I did lose the weight.
Talking over people. La, 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 la,
Yeah,
bro.
Mem,
Shut
I'll
up,
tell you
shut
what.
up,
You know what I
shut
think
up,
you should
shut
do.
up, shut up.
I think you should buy
You suck.
100,000 copies,
suck.
and you should build a
You
little
suck.
house like a cabin. You should videotape gathering the books together and
He's
building a
starting to
little
go into
cabin
homo mode,
out
Smokey.
in the middle of
Going
the
into
wilderness
homo
with
mode.
all of Brett Keane's books.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And then you can set fire
Talk about
to
Emily.
that and burn that down. That's all.
Why
he's
does
got.
Brett hate gay people?
Now it's
Why
just
does
gonna be
Brett hate
noisy.
gay people?
Unfortunately, Smokey, it's hard to hear you whenever he's
All
making
right,
a
we'll move
fucking
on.
racket.
Okay, we're moving on. He should go
Bobby.
get all of the books.
Is it someone
Now,
you know?
Bobby now.
Buy 100,000.
I have no clue. I'm
Okay.
hoping this
And
is
he should go
somebody
out in the
from our.
wilderness and film himself building a cabin with all the copies of Brett's cooks, hammering them together with nails, and all that stuff, and then set fire to that, and then show everyone, how much he really hates Brett by buying a whole bunch of copies of his books and burning them all at once. What do you think, Brett? I think that's probably the best way to troll you. I think that's what they should.
Oh, shut
Well, I
up.
think while they're burning the books, they ought to be listening to my
guy
music in the
sucks.
background.
That
way
He's
too.
lying.
Yeah.
He claims
Like
he used AI to
blasting-
enhance his
blasting
music.
background.
His music is
Yeah.
all AI.
Okay, well, I'm getting
Yeah,
tired, so we're going to wrap
enhance.
up this
Oh, we're gonna wrap it
Bobby,
up?
Barnabas, you're next. You're the last one. in the
Oh,
room so
I wonder who
far,
this
I
is.
guess.
Okay, I'm sorry. I wasn't sure if I could talk yet.
No,
give me
you're
a
good,
second.
buddy. Go ahead. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Give me a second. I actually have my question written down here. Let's see. Brett, can you go check your front door?
Thanks, I
I
appreciate
didn't
it.
kick him out. He just ran away after doing that. So that was,
Yeah.
He would get, by the
Oh
way,
my
he waited
God.
30 minutes back there to do that. 30 minutes. I'm not shitting you. No, I'm not shitting you. We were rolling through the line. I watched him jump in. It was right about the 2-hour mark. 30 minutes. You're going to sit
You might
in someone's
have
back studio.
A time to go in there still, guys. There's a link in the chat. You still might have time. He may not.
The trolls
might be able
nowadays
to.
do not have the superior abilities of the
Just,
old.
you know what, man? They've really gone downhill, haven't they? They don't even really know what to do anymore. They don't even know how to troll. It's absolutely.
You don't even know how to
troll.
respond.
This is the caliber of intelligence of the Drunken Peasants cast, I suppose. This is what they have to bring to the table, folks. This is what we're dealing
cast?
with in terms of any type of intellectual opposition. I'm not
The
exactly
viewers
sure.
aren't the cast.
I think we're finding out the definition of fools.
I think we're finding out the definition of
Did you, Matt
fools.
Pig, are you proud of your ilk?
God's IP. I got to look up this dude.
He had a different
Matt
name, I think,
Pig, you
and then he
dozy
came
cunt.
back in with this
Did you
one.
wander
now.
off for a
Pretty sure he
whiskey?
had a different one before.
Damn, you're good at those accents.
I was letting the dog out to piss. I'm still here. And
All
seeing
right,
that,
I need to talk.
I'm just making my lunch. I need to go. I do need to go.
Here's
I have
the
to get
link
up and get
in the
work
chat,
and get a
guys.
shower and all that bollocks.
Join and
Well,
press.
thanks for stopping in. Top
Right.
of the morning to you. Thank you for being here.
Oh no! Don't fucking thank me, man. You know this is a punishment for my own.
Oh,
fucking
I'm not
insanity.
saying people can't add stuff to music with AI, but Brett is lying. He is not. It's all AI. You can tell. It's all AI.
That's right. Don't be twisting reality, you cunt.
You
Right.
cunt.
On that, shout out to everybody. You know, everybody go fuck
You
yourselves, regardless of what you believe. And yeah, Drunken Peasants. Thanks. This is the most people that's ever listened to my Irish bullshit. So
You're welcome, sir.
have fun.
You told Brett to fuck oof.
Top of the
And I
morning.
like
that was
that.
cool.
It's nice talking to you, Math Pig.
Take care,
Oh
Matt
yeah,
Pig.
Brett. Thanks. Yeah, I'm blacklisted everywhere now. You know, I couldn't have got fucking worse. It's like Smokey squared. Appreciate it. Bye.
Did you say smoky sport?
Lovely. Isaac, anything you want to finish up, buddy? I guess we're probably going to wrap this up now.
No, but I thought it was
I'm
really
doing I'm doing a
hilarious.
thing on Friday, and I would love it if Mr. Integrity, as well as yourself, if you
As
find
well
the time,
as.
love to have you, as well as your future wife.
I
As
will.
well
I
as.
will do my best. Yes, I will do my best.
So
That is all I got. It's
That is
been
a
an
little hit
exciting
and miss,
night.
but yeah, if you send me the link like you did last time, or just the reminder in my email.
Let's talk about
I'll
Emily.
probably see it, and if I'm around, I'll hop in. No problem. Yeah.
Well, I got to
Almost
post
like
it
a
to the
hot thing.
community page. I'll always do that, and also I put a new playlist up where it shows whenever it comes, whenever live videos go.
Awesome. Okay. Cool. No, phenomenal. Very cool. All right. Excellent. Well, I wasn't expecting this to turn into a
drunken peasants night, but apparently that's what it was going to be. So that's what it is. That's fine. This is how we handle it, folks. This is how we work the environment. This is what happens if we get these instances of raiding or people coming.
There's rumors about
Smokey
Smokey too. I don't know if they're true. I'm not going to spread them. But I think he got arrested for something. Someone can look into that.
Thanks for McCracken. He came in. It was at least somewhat respectful and reasonable in the conversation. I appreciate that. The rest of you are just clowns. And this, drunken peasants, you should be aware in terms of, I don't know how you think this is positive, that this is the representative caliber. This is the stock.
Oh no, I'm so outraged. How could you do that?
That you have to show for this is the type of people that follow you. This is the type of people.
Oh my God, I'm so flustered. How could you allow this?
Valuable. They're low grade, low tier, unintelligent.
You got Brett Keane on your fucking stream, dude.
I guess in your minds you think this is
one of the guys he really liked, and he came from here.
Basically taking the lowest intellectual common denominator of society and manipulating it to follow these leads on attacking and hating and reviling and slandering and adopting really
Brett Keane mocked my friend 2 days after he died, and now I'm making it my personal mission to fuck with him.
Society that are only convinced.
That's
by
what
evidence,
happened.
And you need very little evidence.
Brett Keane made a video that he later deleted because he's a fucking coward, mocking my friend 2 days after he died.
I didn't see.
Brett Keane is a piece of shit
McCracken,
liar, con
who
artist.
Barely followed you guys and barely known much about Brett. To be the most respectful one there, it wasn't really much part of your little collective group.
He's literally in our chat right now, dipshit.
I think tonight, if you have any sense of objective thinking, would look back on this display and think, "Wow, we're just a fistful of assholes," Is really
I'll fist your asshole, buddy.
Oh, TTR's here. Well,
you'll get an asshole full of fish. They thought it was the real TTR.
That just hurt my ears.
That's great.
They thought it was the real TTOR.
I'll tell you what, I got to give that guy credit.
Brett, I'm going to go out on a limb. I think that was not actually TTOR there. That's what I think.
Well, right. But I do got to give.
They thought that was Rod
credit.
Polisher,
the lead vocalist. Did you hear that fucking octave?
Metal.
Holy
yes,
shit!
Metal. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. This is what the drunken peasants have to offer, ladies and gentlemen, in terms of conversation and contribution.
Conversation. Conversation with Brett Keane is pointless.
Wrap this up.
Nope. Everyone have a wonderful night. God bless and peace out, everyone.
Take care, man. Absolutely.
God bless, man. And God bless you, Smokey. It's always a pleasure to hang out with your good people.
Yeah, why are people saying the N-word in this guy's stream so much? Wow.
It was
what
a
racist stream.
I'm
offended.
And then there was like someone named Emily that showed pornography. What the hell?
For the next stream, if I can make it, I certainly will. And I'll be around. I may or may not have time for a show tomorrow. I kind of wanted to do the Orthodox Catholic thing. And give people my
sounds
take on
so
that,
exciting.
Some sources and stuff, and I just haven't really had the time on the sidelines. But if I get some time tomorrow to actually do that during the day, I will go ahead and schedule the stream, and we'll have another open room tomorrow night if I can scrape together the time to get the materials together, just to throw something together to do my little presentation, and then we'll do another open room like we did tonight. So make sure you guys are subscribed, make sure you like, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss the live shows. This is where all the action.
Oh, he's a cow for sure. Happens. Smokey,
I genuinely appreciate it. Thank you, Brett, for being here.
There's definitely
a good evening, and I guess I'll catch you on the next one.
There's definitely videos out there where they're like, "Is Smokey saying a PDF file?"
It was an interesting show. Wanted to really just cover kind of the beef in my own central community with the praise and the bill and the anoints and the thick shades and all of that garbage, but it turned into something else, and that's fine. This is what I love about these organic environments.
I'm just waiting. That Brett's already making the video right now. You know he is. By the time I wake up tomorrow, there will be a video on Brett's channel about this.
Any of these ideas. And certainly my environment when I first started this near 6 years ago was all based on this idea as well. And the idea was that you should be able to defend the things you believe, the things that you hold to.
I believe Brett Keane is a cunt, and I'm defending that.
You should be able to show
Yeah.
coherent ideology.
I believe he's a
worldview.
horrible piece of shit.
And I founded this channel and this environment based upon that very idea, and that open challenges and open engagement and freedom of expression are important and necessary. And I hope you guys all saw that demonstration of that tonight. And we let the show go exactly where the show was going to go. And it was just a wonderful, interesting, and organic experience now, wasn't it? With full of interesting information, cautionary tales, and the like. I do say thanks to Drunken Peasants for streaming this evening. Hello, Ben. I don't think we've ever met. I don't think I've ever met.
Go fuck yourself.
Probably don't know a whole lot about me, but greetings. Greetings to your audience.
You just shit on our audience and said they were a bunch of dumbasses.
Anyone out there, and you can say this and say this to your whole audience. Anyone of my streams, all of them, they can be clipped and uploaded in part or in full to anyone else's channel.
I don't think we need
if
your
there is any
permission.
good that comes out of my channel, it's not of my own flesh. It's of the work of the
who
Holy Spirit, and
cares?
it is for use for anyone to use however they see fit. So thank you for tuning in, both the Drunken Peasants and their entire audience, and thank you for attending. I hope you had a lovely evening. I'm sure that mostly you got out of it was just entertainment and the typical mocking and poking, but nonetheless, I appreciate the attendance to what was actually shown and demonstrated this evening, despite whatever else you may have hoped
Wrap
to get
it
out
up,
of it.
buddy. Wrap
Blah,
it
blah,
up.
blah, blah, blah,
Wrap
blah,
it
blah,
up.
blah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Blah,
all of
blah,
you,
blah,
all the
blah,
audiences
blah,
that are
blah.
out there watching us and
How
regarding
many
us.
times has
Please
he
do
asked?
remember, thank you, love God, for the reminder.
How
Hit
much
the
times
thumbs
has he
up on
said
your
thank
way
you
out.
to
Please
everybody
remember
for
to subscribe
watching?
and hit the bell notification so you can continue to be
Yeah,
part
but
of these wonderful, interesting, and exciting, organically unfolding shows. Thank you so very much, folks. I
Okay,
wish peace
throw
of
more
Christ to all of the
fucking
true saints
big
out there,
words
and
in there to
Snooker
try to
Saint
seem
is
like you're
signing out.
smart. Fuck you.
Brett Keane is fucking stupid.
Ben, you need to invite Smoky Saints onto DP.
Why? He's fucking boring. Did you not just watch what we watched?
Yeah, he just like for him to say something that takes like 5 seconds to say, it's got to take like multiple minutes of him repeating the same thing in different ways and inserting a bunch of words in there that are unnecessary.